Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to show you guys how to create this beautiful blown out smoky eye. I'm so inspired by fall right now and those red burgundy tones. I'm a little obsessed. I just got my hands on the Huda Beauty palette, so I had to create a really beautiful look for you guys. Believe it or not, I only used 2 eyeshadows to complete the entire look. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and learn a lot. Make sure to stay tuned and enjoy. Alright guys, let's get started. The first step is grabbing my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Enigma. You only need a little bit of this, guys, so I'm going to spread that all over the eyelid, including underneath the brow, because this eyeshadow look is going to get really blown out. Now for the star of the show, I'm going to grab my Huda Beauty Textured Shadow Palette in the Rose Gold Edition. The first brush I'm going to grab today is my Morphe M53 Chew Fluffy Blender, and I'm going to grab the shade ManEater. The reason why I chose a really big fluffy brush is because I really wanted that shade ManEater to be really soft in the crease. I wanted to create a really pale red type of transition shade, and it did the perfect job. Now to create more definition in the crease, I'm going to grab my Morphe M514 and that same shade ManEater. I absolutely love this brush, you guys. It's definitely becoming one of my favorites. As you can see, it literally just hugs that curve of your crease nice and perfect and deposits the perfect amount of eyeshadow. I want to concentrate this color into the crease, and you can see that it really deepens up the crease. It is the exact same eyeshadow we used previously, but we're just concentrating it to get a higher payoff. Because this is a blown out smoky eye, you're going to see me right here. I'm kind of showing you what directional blending is. I'm blending in the direction of her outer corner just to get that really nice blown out effect. If you guys haven't noticed by now, you can see that I'm doing so much layering and layering. I really wanted this blown out smoky eye to be really perfect, so if it's your first time doing it, take your time and just be patient. For the lid, I'm going to use my Sephora Pro number 15 shader, and I'm going to grab the shade ManEater. You want to press and tap that eyeshadow on the lid just to get the highest payoff. With me, I went with 2 layers just to get a really nice rich red tone on the lid. Now to make things nice and smoky, I'm going to grab my Sephora Pro number 18 shader and the color Black Truffle. Now to make sure my precision is on point, I'm just going to grab a sticky note and I'm going to stick that to the corner of her eye. I don't like using tape because for me tape is too aggressive and it tugs at the really gentle eye area. The key to perfect eyeliner is making sure that the liner connects to the lower lash line. As you can see, I'm dragging that Black Truffle shade directly into her lower lashes. You'll get symmetrical liner if you follow this step every time. Next, to smoke out the outer V, I'm going to grab more Black Truffle and I'm just going to pack that color onto the outer corner. I'm also going to connect that color into the wing that we just drew on using that sticky note. And you're going to really just concentrate that there, and then we're going to blend it in the next step. Now, grabbing that Morphe brush, I'm going to use whatever product was left on there, I didn't add any, to blend out any harsh lines. Don't forget about directional blending, you guys. I'm blending towards the tear duct area to diffuse any harsh lines. Now for a little bit more definition, I'm going to grab my Makeup Forever eyeliner in the shade M10, and I'm just going to tightline with that. I'm wiggling this product in between her eyelashes, being really careful not to get a wide line. I'm literally only placing this in between the lashes. It's going to create a really nice smoky effect, but not overdo it on the liner. Now to make that tight line smoky, I'm going to grab my Chanel number 14 shader in the shade Black Truffle. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to wiggle that in between the lashes. It's also going to make that liner kind of smudge a little bit and give it this really soft and sultry smoky effect. For lashes today, I'm going to go with Huda Beauty in the style number 12 Farah. I really like these because they are synthetic, but they really do look like real minks, and they give you the perfect amount of wispy length, but they're not too overwhelming. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to grab my Morphe M507 in the shade ManEater. Using the point of the brush, you just want to wiggle this color in between your eyelashes using short little zigzag motions. This brush gives you the perfect amount of control since it's so pointed and tapered. And also don't forget to layer, guys. I'm going to layer and layer this color on to get the perfect amount of saturation. I'm really concentrating this shade ManEater in the outer corner to connect that smoky V and also to give it a little bit more definition. Now to add more smoke, I'm going to grab my Chanel No. 14 brush and the shade Black Truffle. Starting in the center of the eye, you want to drag this out to connect to that smoky liner we did in the previous step. You really want to merge these two together to create the most cat eye effect. You're going to see that I'm using short little zigzag motions again because it's going to give me lots of control and also give me a high impact finish. Then you just kind of take a little bit and drag it around the rest of the eye just to make sure that everything is nice and connected, but you want the outer corner to be the most dramatic part. Now to get this glow started, I'm going to grab my Bobbi Brown Illuminator in the shade Pink Glow. For my highlighting brush, I'm going to grab my Morphe M501. This is one of my favorite new brushes for highlighting. And to make that highlight really pop, I'm going to grab my Caudalie Beauty Elixir, and I'm just going to go in with a really nice sheer coat of that to give her skin this really beautiful glow. While her skin is still dewy and wet, I'm going to apply the illuminator directly on top. This step really helps to amplify the glow and makes it really dewy. It's one of my new favorite tricks to do. Now to give her cheeks a pop of color, I'm going to grab my Bite Multi-Stick in the shade Cerise. I'm just applying this really lightly to the cheek area. I don't want to disturb any of the foundation, highlight, or contour. So you're going to see me applying it in a few different ways. You want to be really careful because it'd be really easy for you to just move everything underneath it. So use really light pressure and have lots of patience. I'm also going to use this shade as lipstick as well. I'm just going to stipple this onto the lip. I don't want a really intense payoff. I just want like a really sheer wash of color on the lips. And then I'm going to use my finger to kind of smudge it and blend it out. Now to give the lips a tiny bit of definition, I'm grabbing my Bobbi Brown lip liner in Sangria, and I'm just strategically lining only specific areas of the lip. I'm not doing her whole entire lip, and then I'm going back with my finger to blend out any harsh lines. I just wanted to give a little bit of depth, but I didn't want that overdrawn lip look. To finish the lips, I'm going to grab my Pat McGrath Clear Vinyl Gloss. I'm going to apply that using my Makeup Forever lip brush. This is going to give the lips a really beautiful top coat and give it this high shine gloss finish. Alright beauties, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and learned a lot. Definitely don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, don't forget what the underlying message was of this video, and that is simplicity is key. I only used 2 eyeshadows to create this whole entire look, and it's so gorgeous. I'm absolutely obsessed with the turnout. Remember guys, keep it cute. I'll see you next week, same time, same place.